Uganda's agricultural transformation is central to the NRM's development agenda. The Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, MAAIF, under the leadership of His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has driven the shift from subsistence to commercial agriculture through modernization, irrigation and value addition. By supporting key sectors such as coffee, dairy, fisheries and food crops, MAAIF has boosted productivity, strengthened exports and improved rural livelihoods, turning the NRM vision into sustained agricultural growth. This is the story of how MAAIF is turning the NRM vision into lasting agricultural growth.
We've made it clear with the message of the President, more people. We see more plantation farming coming up, coffee farms of 100 acres, 50 acres. We've seen a change in the farming geography of the country.
Our goal has been to transform agriculture from subsistence, call it chonka, to commercial agriculture with the chivaro, so that the people get enterprises that will give them money. And this way we have really focused on ensuring that there is good education for the farmers, for the people, ensuring that they have access to good technologies, seeds, mechanization, irrigation, good stock breeds, and good post-harvest handling technologies.
The country's agricultural transformation is also reflected in the fisheries subsector, which contributes about 3% to the national GDP and 12% to the agricultural GDP. Fisheries remain the major source of livelihoods, nutrition and export earnings for Uganda.
We produce roughly above 700,000 metric tons of fish annually, both from capture fisheries, which is fishing from the lakes, but also from aquaculture, which is fish farming.
According to the fisheries policy, an estimated 4.5 million Ugandans are employed across fisheries value chains, making the sector a vital economic pillar for local communities and an important contributor to export revenue generation.
We are actually estimating 200 or more, 200 or more million US dollars per annum. If you consider what goes to the regional markets, a lot of trade goes on through the porous borders. Congo, South Sudan, Kenya.
In 2021, the government of Uganda, in partnership with IFAD, invested in oilseed sector to bridge the gap between production and consumption of vegetable oil in the country. The intervention focused on 4 major value chains: sunflower, groundnuts, soybeans, and sesame.
As a project, we are working with over 120,000 households to commercialize the oilseed production and thereby increasing the household income. So it aligns with the modernization agenda, but it aligns with the vision of the President of transforming the farming community to middle income, putting money in people's pockets.
The National Oilseeds Project covers 81 districts across West Nile, Acholi, Lango, Teso, Karamoja, Busoga, Bunyoro, and parts of Buganda. The initiative has boosted local production and reduced dependency on costly imports.
As of December 2025, the oilseed subsector is contributing 65 metric tons of vegetable oil in this sector. So at household level, we have seen farmers increase the coverage of the area that is under oilseeds. So I can see that the project is on track to achieve its development objective.
Similar economic gains are realized through the National Oil Palm Project, which aims to lift rural households out of poverty. The project has already benefited more than 30,000 families through stable incomes, employment opportunities, and improved infrastructure development.
The income at a household level has transformed the people's lives. People are sending their children now to good schools. People can afford health, go to a clinic and get treatment for themselves and for their children. People are getting insurance, you can't imagine.
Demand for edible oil and related agricultural products continues to rise annually, driven by Uganda's rapidly growing population and expanding market opportunities.
We require about 450 metric tons annually to be able to be what we call self-sufficient, so that we are not able to import anymore. And so we are looking at establishing an equivalent of 100,000 hectares of oil palm plantation to be able to feed us as a nation, but also to be able to export.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries is recognized for strong policy formulation and strategic planning. In 2022, a $12 million Uganda-China FAO South-to-South project was launched to boost food security and household incomes.
It has improved the relationship, diplomatic relationship between Uganda and China. And as you know, China is a strategic partner in terms of markets from and for Uganda. So there has been improved exports of Ugandan products into the Chinese market.
Climate change, pests and diseases, drought, and other challenges continue to threaten agriculture. To address these risks, the ministry established the Strategic Intervention Project to boost food and animal feed security.
This program is aimed at supporting government agencies and large-scale commercial farmers to produce food security crops, including maize, soybean, beans, and sorghum, but also pasture for animals.
Uganda's dairy sector is experiencing rapid growth, producing approximately 5.4 billion liters of milk annually for both local consumption and export market.
Dairy is one of the commodities that are in the National Development Plan to ensure that they take us to middle-class status as a country, because we have over 2.3 million households that are practicing dairy farming. But beyond that, we've seen it as a very profitable enterprise. Any value addition beyond selling of raw milk, there is high margins in terms of products that are being marketed.
The dairy industry contributes roughly 6.5% to 9% of Uganda's agricultural GDP. Uganda has improved animal production and health through local vaccine manufacturing and genetic improvement to promote commercial livestock farming.
They breed, its feed, that's the second most important thing, and the management of that breed. So those are the things that we look at on production aspects, that the breed is correct, the way you bring up the breed is correct, and the way you manage this breed is correct, and the way you feed that livestock. Then when you look at the health aspect, we are responsible for supporting the nation and the farmers to see that health aspects of livestock are done very well.
Cotton is a critical cash crop in Uganda, providing income to smallholder households and contributing significantly to foreign exchange earnings.
There is demand for cotton locally and also internationally. We have textile industries, we have industries that are manufacturing cotton wool and other sanitary products. We have factories that are producing edible oil from cotton seed. So these need to be protected because they are not only providing employment for the Ugandan citizens, but they are also providing income.
Coffee remains one of Uganda's cherished cash crops, playing a vital role in household livelihoods and contributing significantly to foreign exchange earnings.
In addition to that, you have over 12.5 million Ugandans deriving a living from coffee-related activities along the value chain.
The coffee subsector has reached a historic milestone, generating a record of $2.2 billion from exports of 8.2 million bags.
Coffee is the second most important foreign exchange earner for Uganda. It's only second to gold. And when it comes to agricultural commodities, coffee is the most important. Coffee earns between 20% and 25% of foreign exchange each year for Uganda.
Like coffee, fisheries and dairy, tea production in Uganda generates steady income for smallholder farmers, creates jobs, and earns significant foreign exchange. Mechanization is critical to commercialization of agriculture. Government has acquired and distributed over 1,000 four-wheel tractors and mulching implements to various farmer groups across the country. For effective activation of the NRM manifesto of protecting the gains, the Ugandan government selected the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, MAAIF, to lead the implementation of the Parish Development Model, PDM, because of its critical role in transforming the country's economy from subsistence to commercial.